Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Wes. We're talking fuchsia, is what I was planning on saying, and so I looked up what fuchsia looks like. That's not the color we're painting. uh, so we're painting some Emperor's Children Noise Marines today. All right. Just a reminder, I am not a professional painter. I didn't even like painting when I started the hobby. I just want to get better at it. I feel like I've gotten better, but I feel like I still don't know what the heck I'm doing. I've seen a few videos that I wanted to work on. They're not like MMM or blah blah blah. It's literally like uh working on brush control and opacity and how saturated your paint is. So that's what we did, and that's what we're gonna talk about. So thank you for joining me on this Warhammer Wednesday. Warhammer Wednesday is not a thing. That feels like a very strict and tight schedule. Plus, I also take or do other tabletop games like, well, D&D, Fallout Factions, Avatar, other Fallout, Heroescape, Marvel Crisis Protocol, Star Wars Legion, and much, much more. Actually, I had this really cool idea, guys, of taking the Baldur's Gate 3 characters and making rules for them in Heroescape because their character sheets are available in D&D Beyond, and I can easily turn a character sheet into a stat block, which means I could turn it into a card for Heroescape. But that's not what we're doing in today's video. We're going to be painting, like I said, so let's go. Better at painting, I should prime my models in black. However, due to time differences in when I paint, these are all my Emperor's Children started with Wolf Gray. So keeping that cohesiveness. These are actually Seekers that I'm priming in this video because my Noise Marines I primed forever ago. And when you see my Noise Marines, you're going to notice that they have two tones because I don't remember the Army Painter red it was. It was like a Chaos dark, really dark red. And then I Zenithal them with the Wolf Gray. First thing I did, though, with all of my Emperor's Children is hit them with a dry brushing of Lucius Lilac. Then I'm going to hit the trim with some Golden Griffin. After the trim, you don't see it in the video, at least not in the normal version. You'll see it in the time lapse though, that I hit all of their tabards, their little crotch towels with some Grim Black. The Emperor's Children are my favorite Chaos faction, and possibly just faction overall, because, well, in the Heresy, during the 30K in the Horus Heresy, they were all like perfectionists, and Fulgrim would have them express themselves in other forms like arts as well. And as somebody who, well, obviously I do content creation, which is a lot of editing, uh, I also, but I also work in other mediums besides visual. I was a dancer for years, and excess in music, yes please. Perfection in dance, also yes. And you'll hear some more stories later on as the clips continue. So enjoy. Finally, after that, I hit all of my models with the purple tone wash before coming back in with some pastel lavender. Now, with the pastel lavender, I really tried to work on the opacity and starting with a thin coat, 75% of the model. This past weekend alone, I engaged in some excess in dance, excess in food, and excess in noise at a festival here. Then slightly less thinned coat of 50% of the model, then 25% of the model with full opacity or saturation of the pastel lavender. Yeah, I should probably be doing this with actual paint instead of speed paints, but until I run out of all these speed paints, I'm gonna keep using them. Uh, which I know is probably detrimental to me trying to want to get better. I'm open to all tips and comments. So please, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. After that, it was everyone's favorite part about chaos, painting trim, with some good old-fashioned army painter Hoplite Gold. After the Hoplite Gold, I came in with edge highlight or highlights. Highlighting is something I still need to work on. A lot of my models aren't highlighted. Therefore, edge highlights are something I need to work on. But I tried my best with Kraken Lavender, which is super bright or light purple. Finally, well, not finally, there's more black that I forgot to paint. So Grim Black, all of the little cables off of the guns, blasters, whatever they're called, and Aztec Gold on the weapons of the sergeants, squad leaders, whatever you want to call them, and the canisters to give them that little chemical look. Anyway, those are all the colors and all the steps. Enjoy the montage. So thanks for watching. My name's been Wes. Where's the fun? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Warhammer D&D and other tabletop games. Uh, Thank you. Bye.